Welcome back to the arena in San Juan for the main event this Saturday afternoon. Lady Eagles of Ateneo looking to maintain and keep a stranglehold on the number 2 spot in the standings. Right now with an 8-2 record. They're looking to go up 9-2, while the Lady Falcons want some separation from FEU and UST. All of these teams are at 6-4. And obviously, that's 5 teams, including LaSalle. So you wanna get some separation, some cushion against the 4 and 5 teams, so as to avoid complications going into the Final Four.
That's right. And you know, at this point, well, like what we mentioned, both these, all these teams that are on a 3-way tie, itong Adamson, FEU, and the UST Lady Tigers, they all have 4 remaining games left.
All right, let's go courtside.
Introducing our officials
listen to
for this match.
Starting 6 of both
First
teams.
referee, Mr. Efren Gaa, international referee. Second referee, Mr. Lumer Pajarillo, national referee. Let's call on our starting lineup from our Lady Eagles of the Ateneo de Manila University. Wearing jersey number 12, Jamanea Ferrer. At number 7, Alice Carol Nakachi. Wearing jersey number 2, Eliza Valdez. At number 6, Angeline Marie Hervasio. Wearing jersey number 3, Gretchen Hall. And their team captain, number 15, Piel Saint Merced Kainglet. Libero, number 13, Denise Michelle Lazaro. Head coach, Mr. Roger Gorayev. Introducing our Lady Falcons from the Adamson University. Wearing jersey number 3, Sheila Marie Pineda. At number 14, May Jennifer Macatuno. Wearing jersey number 2, Maria Paulina Soriano. At number 5, Luisa May Zapanta. Team captain with jersey number 10, Angelica Kinlog. And at number 17, Maria Erica Ge Alquino. Libero, number 1, Angelica Vasquez. Head coach, Miss Minerva Dulce Ante. The best of luck to both teams.
There's your starting 6 for both teams. The key matchup to look out for, number 12, Jam Ferrer. She's ranked number 2 in setting, while May Macatuno, number 14 for Adamson, is ranked number 5 as one of the best setters in the league out of top 10, pang-5, si May Jennifer Macatuno. So yung diskarte nila, that will primarily be one of the things that will determine who's going to come out on top in this game.
Oh, that's right. As we always say, the setter drives, you know, the game. So tama ka, no? Yung diskarte, yung kailangan natin makita. Well, I'm actually excited to see, and I'm anticipating what kind of offense and defense is no question for both these teams, but what kind of offense we will see from them today.
Speaking of offense, number 7 in scoring, Sheila May Pineda for Adamson. 10 and 11 back-to-back is Luisa May Zapanta and Pao Soriano, while of course we mentioned Phil Kainglet, number 3 in scoring, and number 11, or make that number 12 in scoring, is Angeli or Z Hervasio of Ateneo. We are off in set number 1, and Zapanta is picked up. Her shot, that's going to be long for Hervasio. Adamson gets first blood.
So we're still at our first point, but you can already feel the intensity from both the teams. It's very clear how eager Adamson is to snatch a win today, and the same goes for Ateneo. Pareho nga, they both clearly expressed their goal for the balance of the second round, na kailangan mapanalo nila lahat ng remaining games.
And it's not just the fans, Anna, no? The players, even the fans are really into it. I mean, pag call out pa lang sa mga players, you can hear the reaction of the crowd inside the arena. As you see, Alisa Valdez score her first point in today's game, and definitely not going to be the last.
Valdez currently ranked number 3, tied with Kainglet and Maranyo in terms of best scorers.
That's going to be off Zapanta, point Ateneo. All right, let's find out the game plan of the Lady Falcons as we check in with Bea Coronel.
Thanks, Eric. Well, in their last encounter
against the Lady Eagles, the Lady Falcons definitely learned a thing or two about finishing strong after losing a 2-1 set lead. Now, in fact, Mommy Duel says preliminary instructions for today were first not to be rattled and second not to be content with keeping things close. Now, confident that the Lady Falcons can definitely outplay the Lady Eagles, the girls were told to just be patient, stay organized, and utilize strong defense in order to secure better set plays and more opportunities to deliver. Eric and Ann?
Thank you, Bea. 2-all. Is there some sort of nervousness, tension with the way Adamson plays for this season? And because previously we saw Adamson as one of the most confident teams in the league.
Well, I would say there would be some instances that you would feel it, but generally you'll see this team as a fighting team. And so far here in the set, that's exactly what they're showing everyone.
As you heard from that report by Bea, Adamson clearly had a chance to close out Ateneo in the first meeting, having that 2-1 set lead, but they failed to do so. And they were led to the 5th set where they lost eventually. Now, speaking of Ateneo, game plan coming into today's game from Coach Roger Gorayeb. Let's listen in to Tiff Atendido.
Eric, with spot number 2 all for themselves, all Coach Roger Gorayeb asked the Lady Eagles is to maintain their standing. Realistically, he's not dreaming of the number 1 spot anymore because he says that at the end, the number 1 and the number 2 spot both get the twice-to-beat advantage. Yun naman daw yung habol nila. When asked about his adjustments considering the 5-set game the first round against Adamson, Coach Roger just told me, I think we are more confident now. Nung first round, we were still working our way up the standings. Now we are 2 games ahead of the 3rd spot. Yeah, we're in a good place. But one thing I admire about Coach Roger is that it's practicing for a long-term basis, meaning they don't practice based on their opponent. They treat every opponent as if they can beat Ateneo. So as long as the girls stick with Coach Roger's system, Ateneo will be in a good place for this game. Eric and Ann?
Thank you, Tiff. Coach Roger Gorayeb with the realization that number 1 isn't as important because tama nga siya, 1 and 2 get the same treatment, same privileges in the Final Four.
That's right. And I think, that already takes off some pressure from the team as well. And at this point, LaSalle still has no loss. They have a very clean 10-0 record. So I guess tama rin naman si Coach Roger, realizing it at this point, just making sure that the girls will play well and they have their place secured naman in the Final Four.
Saka not to place undue stress, undue pressure na hindi naman na kailangan because number 2 and number 1 almost are the same, diba? In the bigger scheme of things.
That's right. At the end of the day, it's all a matter of just positioning.
Well, so far, Ateneo is in a very good position. Set number 1. They have been very active and very effective. Offensively and defensively, they are up by 4, 7-3. Kinlog. Ferrer. Herbacio has been pretty active in scoring in today's game. He's gotten a lot of touches from Jan Ferrer. They are up by 5, 8-3, set number 1.